Kolkata went from being the capital and hub of operations for the Britishers to now having one of the worst economies amongst all states. Kolkata, or rather Calcutta at the time, was the British Empire's second biggest city after London and was an economic powerhouse of India. What Bengal thinks today, India thinks tomorrow. These are the words said by the great social reformer Gopal Krishna Gokhale more than 100 years ago, and it very accurately reflected the aspirations of Kolkata and Bengal at the time. In fact, West Bengal has produced some major historical legends like Tagore, Swami Vivekananda, Subhash Chandra Bose, and Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Even Amartya Sen, one of India's greatest economists, is from Bengal, which is pretty ironic considering Bengal's economic situation now. When you look at the GDP per capita, Bengal used to be number 1 in 1960 but has now gone to the 23rd position out of 28 states. Its per capita income is 1.5 lakhs while the national average is 2 lakhs. The state even ranks 28th out of 36 states and union territories in terms of Human Development Index. But what led to Kolkata, or rather Bengal's downfall? This downfall can be categorized into 3 main aspects. 1. Partition. Bengal went through partition twice, one in 1905 when it was split into 2 administrative regions of a Hindu majority west and a Muslim majority east. Then in 1947 when the eastern Muslim majority half went to Pakistan. Both partitions took away vast resources, human capital, and fractured the society. Bengal's biggest loss because of this was the jute industry, which at its height employed more than 4.3 million people and brought in 20% of India's foreign earnings. The Indo-Pak War of 1971 also led to around 10 million refugees coming into West Bengal and Assam, which the Indira Gandhi government couldn't control. This obviously strained the resources of the region, which continues to this day to a great extent. 2. Rise of Naxalism. Naxalites are a group of far-left communists, meaning that they want to take power from the state and give it to the people. Years of economic mismanagement gave rise to Naxalism in West Bengal between 1967 and 72. Cases of violence and murder shot up, leading to 700 plus attacks on businesses and closures of 130 plus factories. As industry started fleeing, unemployment went up, which added fuel to the fire. And 3. The Communist era of West Bengal. Communism is a system of organization where all property is owned by the community and everyone contributes and receives based on their ability and needs. CPIM, a communist party led by Jyoti Basu, came to power in the 1977 state elections, with Basu being the chief minister for the next 23 years. During his long tenure, the state saw a lot of failed policies and reforms and a record fall in growth rate to just 2.13% in the 90s. Then, another communist chief minister took over, Buddhadev Bhattacharjee, who again stayed in power for the next 10 years. His government backed the ambitious Tata Nano project for his state in Singur, the first ever Tata Nano manufacturing plant. But this gave birth to a massive movement opposing the plant, which was led by the then opposition TMC, with Mamata Banerjee on the forefront. By 2008, a whopping 1800 crores had already been invested in the plant, which was 80% ready. However, the company was unable to handle the fierce opposition and finally announced the relocation of its plant to Gujarat. All of this together messed up the economy of the state. Mamata Banerjee came to power in 2011, and since then, the state has seen slight improvement in its economy, but there's still a long way to go. State's overall growth rate was an impressive 11.5% in the last fiscal year. New cities like Bangalore, Hyderabad and Chennai also surpassed Kolkata by a long way. It seems like Kolkata going back to its glory days or even reaching to that level of development may be a distant dream that we may never see. What are your thoughts on this? So, all my Bengali friends and people that live in West Bengal, tell me what are some other reasons for this downfall and what do you think the government needs to do for the improvement of the state?